Hello. How we doing? Make sure we're all good here. Looks like we are. How we doing, chat? Yeah, this is not updating. Hold on. Hold on. Still getting used to this newfangled YouTube things. How we doing today, guys? There we go. Okay, cool. Well, thank you for coming over to the YouTubes. We are going to be working on some salamanders. So these are the vehicles we started yesterday. We're going to keep going today. Let's see who we got. We've got a Will, who has found a spammable heart. I love it. We've got Jezzy, Country Cal. Hello, how we doing? I know we had Alive in Madness. We had a Scott. We had an Osarin. Crazy. Numerian. Hello. How we all doing? I know it's a little different over here, but thanks for coming over, checking it out. I got the Blade Guard finished yesterday, so now it is time to get a few vehicles to go along with them. I think I want to start on the Impulsor, and then we'll do the Redemptor a little bit later. I think that's what I want to do. I feel like nothing would surprise this chat, except I revealed I liked Ludba, or something ridiculous. We already know. You don't have to... No reveal needed. We already know. We know it's true, yeah. Exactly. Bakaneka, welcome in. How are ya? Howdy doody. What you up to today? Yeah, how's everyone doing today? I'm tired. I sleepy. That's my update. I sleepy. But I got the Blade Guard done. I got 4 of the Possessed done, which means I have 5 left. And then they're out of here. What else have I got going on? Leviathans, I just need to smush together. And I still have to do the freaking Dozer Blade for the Kratos. I did green and not silver the other night, so... We got that to go too. You know nothing. No, no. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You were even wondering if certain things were in Azure Lane last night. I'm on to you. I'm on to you. I finished the turns. Oh, I'm posting them up in the Discord. I need to take a look. I was running behind this morning. I didn't get a lot of Discord time. But if you guys want to see Eternus, !Discord will take you there. Today we're gonna probably do a normal stream here. I don't think we'll go long today, but we'll try and get as much salamanders done as we can. Let's see, good. Building the Gaunts. Ooh, from Leviathan. Yes. Yes. I want to finish up my bugs. I got my index cards came in yesterday, and they're pretty nice. I know that we joke about things getting, like, out of date immediately, but, like, until then, I think it's gonna help. You haven't logged in a while? I haven't either, Live Madness. I don't know. It was right about the time I started, like, tracking all of my workouts and stuff. I just, like, stopped logging into it. It, like, I became the waifu I was trying to keep alive. I became my little Tamagotchi. And I just haven't gone back since. It was too much tracking. Nikki is very tired. She's just a little guy. Oh, Eepy Corlo. Oh, sleepy baby. Very tired boyo. That's me. That's my update today. That's my update. Wasted Mind, hello, how are ya? Live Madness says, I was showing my wife Warhammer. She's interested in Slanesh, yes. I probably shouldn't have let Major Kill be the one to explain it to her, but here we are. Yes. I didn't want to spend as much as the combat patrols are, but since we're doing the challenge, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get the Chaos Space Marine Combat Patrol and Emperor's Children it up. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna treat myself to a Combat Patrol, I think. Just gonna do it. First I was like, I don't need to be spending that money, but like, if Emperor's Children are coming, I want that box. I want to be ready. Always ready. I'm irritated all the Contemptors went back in stock, except for the Salamanders one. No! I have, I think, 2 of the Salamander ones that we'll be working on. They're not primed just yet, though. I need to get them and Vulcan primed today or tomorrow. Because I think next YouTube stream, I want Vulcan to be on here. I think that's my goal. Raven Lord, hello, how are ya? Coming in with the little kitty cat box. I'm sorry, we don't have Dancing Dino here, but we can now dab today. So you guys want to, you know, get your dab emotes in. Today's the day. What is everyone up to today? What have we got, chat? Let's see, I need one more for my 2K point army. GW still denies me. That's how it go. I saw you were working, was it Eradicators, you said, when you came in? That's exciting. Eradicator's pretty good, from what I've heard. Pretty good. I need a tiny bit more of our black. Where'd it go? There we go. Now we dabbing. Now it's a stream. Now we dabbing. I still really miss our Simon emotes. But, watch hour update. We are at 12, I think almost 1,300 watch hours of the 3K we need. So thank you everyone who has been watching the VODs. I really, really appreciate it. If you want to help out, there'll be more VODs tomorrow. There is, if you want to see some of the gaming ones. We did some demos during Steam Next Fest. There's also our King of the Castle playthrough, where Slam became Smoking Boots. So if you missed that, that's here on the YouTube now. You too can watch it. Rainbow says, I finished the Votan I was working on, so now I have no excuse to procrastinate chores tonight. Oh, womp womp. Back to chores. Well, hopefully it's not too hot to do those chores, too. You dab on the haters. There we go. Working on 2 squads of Eradicators. Figured I'd start with 1,000 points for my first ever dive into Warhammer. That's a good point limit. That's kind of when you're list building, kind of your, I hate to say entry level, but the lowest level is, I think, the 1K. Let you take a few kind of bigger or medium stuff. You get all your troops and stuff. 1,000 points is a good goal. Yeah. Alright, and then we're going to do this whole area in black as well. Just to break it up a little bit. Just to match the other vehicles we've done. Give it a little contrast. I think I may end up with like 10,000 of custodians soon. I am my prophetic. I mean, I don't actually know how much. Like, if you add in Scots, I don't know how many points that is. It's a lot. I know that. Have you actually pointed them up yet? It's a lot of custodies. It's a lot of gold. I'm going through black paint like no one's business. No, ma'am. I need to go. I still have not made my Eldar list because I get distracted. And I know I don't get to play for a little bit, so I haven't made it yet. I'm curious how many points I've got. I think just across the board, my armies, I don't know what points are. I should do that. Like, I know I've got a lot of NIDs. Someone asked about NIDs the other day. But I don't know how many. Other than a ton. Rick Grimace's college fund. I am afraid of large math. That's fair. That's fair. Especially in public. Never do math in public. Isaiah, hello. How are ya? Welcome, welcome in. We're back to work on Salamanders. I want to get these two, I don't want to say done. I don't know if they'll be quite done today, but close to done. How are you? Blade Guard are now done. They got final touches yesterday. So that's exciting. On to the next ones. Anyone else going to do some hobby later today? My goal today is these, and then the rest of the possessed after stream. And that's kind of my goal for this week. Puts me ahead, which is nice for a change. Nice to be actually ahead. Those pretty edge highlights. Look how many. We got even more to do today. Even more to do. It's crazy how much adding a little bit of a black accent can make these vehicles kind of pop. So yesterday after stream, worked out, did the workout thing. Back on track, thank gosh. Honor first, welcome in. How are you? I finished the first draft of the visual novel I'm reading, so that was exciting. And then I just kind of crashed for the night. I didn't do a whole lot. Just took a lazy potato night, which was nice. I needed it. Just potato night. Honor first, I'm glad to hear Doggy is doing better. Hope that makes the rest of day here a little easier. Yeah, I think that's about all I got, chat. I always feel very boring in the middle of the week because we don't do a whole lot. During the week is very much work, and Scott had D&D. Scott's got his Zoom stream tonight if anyone wants to watch that with some sim racing. That's about all we got going on, yeah. I'll probably take a longer day today. Make sure everything gets finished. If we do get through these two, which I don't think will be during stream, I've got one of the flyers here next to me too that we can start. So. Plenty of things to work on. Alright, I'm gonna let that dry so I don't get stuff everywhere. Which means we're back to... I did do a wash on all of our silver, so we didn't have to wait on that to dry. But we do have an entire, like, fist that we need to start edge highlighting. Do you bounce from model to model to prevent burnout? It's part that, part if things are drying like that, I'll just hop over to something and work on something else. But yeah, I'm a hobby butterfly. I like to have lots of things going at once. There's an Emperor's Children rumor. I feel like it's been the rumor, just because World Eaters got all their stuff. And they're kind of the last ones. So we're just waiting. Just waiting. Hey Seth, welcome in. Been working on Gunpla, very nice. What suits we working on? I'll be honest, it's been a while since I've worked on Gunpla, so I don't know all of them by name, but I need to go back. Apparently the latest, like, series for Gunpla got really good right after I stopped watching. It was a little slow for me, so I stopped watching, and then apparently I got really good. So apparently I have to go back. For Witch of Mercury. Oh, build strike. Just figuring out the process. Gotcha. Well, if you have any questions, I can try to help. It's been a bit, but let us know. I think we got a few Gunpla players, or Gunpla builders, not players, in the chat. Happy to help. But yeah, we're just gonna work on Salamanders and try and get what we can done today. Thank you everyone again for joining. We are working our way to watch hours here on YouTube. So all the lurks and everything helps out. Thank you. What else is going on? Yeah, that really is it. What if, well, James Workshop. It's a cheap kit, so not a big deal. Didn't realize you should gloss coat instead of a matte coat. Oh, before panel lining? Yeah, it helps the panel lining flow into the recesses. Where the matte will kind of... I don't want to say prevent it, but it makes it a little tougher. Because it will not flow as nicely along the surface. Yeah, a gloss coat helps it quite a bit. I actually got my letters and never redo the Emperor's Children line. I think that's not likely. And I hope that they get refreshed, kind of like the Sigmar Slaanesh stuff. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for. Cease your heresy, Will. Yep. Surface tension, yeah. Mana absorbs causes staining, yep. Gloss coat, it'll flow into all the recesses for you, which is nice. People do that for, I know Tau armies for Warhammer too, since you have all that panel lining to do. The world demands Luba. I hope they go Sigmar way with all the different, like, types of excess, is what I'm hoping for. Let me get, is it Gletos? Let me get the 40k version of that. More of the pride type characters. Give me all of it. I just had another brain glitch and forgot this was live. Oh no, Vodnicki is sabotaging us. Oh no. We are live. I will, in fact, respond to your comments. Unless you're watching this as the VOD, and then I've just glitched everyone else out. I sure am glad in the current year, a major video site with streaming support doesn't have a catch up to live button. You have to restart the whole page. That is interesting, because I know that I turn on the allow, I think they called it DVR, where you can go back. So it's weird that catching up to live isn't an option. Excuse me. It'd be cool if it wasn't just Phallus, Lord of Grossly Shaped Weapons. I mean, I'll take some of that too. That's fine. That's fine. But like, I like the pride element of Slaanesh. Like the Sigmar dude that just isn't gonna wear armor because he's not gonna get hit, you know? Like, that's cool. I love that. More of that, please. More of that, please. No, wait. You know who has the worst VOD playback? F1 TV. Why do you say that? I think Scott uses that. Well, maybe he's just watching all the way through, though. You can turn up the playback speed. Hey, Riot. Welcome on in. Anna Timothy. Hello. How are you? Wow, hello. What you up to today? We YouTubing. Trying to get our Dreadnought together here. So I can build him along with the Leviathans and get them all ready to roll. Whenever I watch something, I mute and take off my glasses in case the playback is left somewhere in the middle of the race. Oh, I share my cat with a friend. So if he's already watched half the race, gotcha. You're picking up where he was. That makes sense. I mean, I kind of like that it keeps your place. But yeah, if you're sharing, that makes it kind of tricky. Whoops. The tubes. Welcome to the tubes. YouTube is a series of tubes. Confirmed. Confirmed. Son of Horus, hello. Dabbing on in here. What you up to today? I don't know what it is, but something has been setting off my allergies the last couple days. And it's making me a little crazy. We haven't had, storms or anything, so I don't know what it is. It's nice that it keeps your place, but no warning or start from beginning option. Just gotta wind it back. Be kind, rewind. The player apparently does get behind even after a restart. Glad this technology is at its peak. I'm wondering if there's anything I need to do to help. I don't think so, though. I turned everything. I'm on, like, ultra low latency. Unless the DVR thing is goofing things up. I don't know. I just don't know enough about that just yet. MotoGP streaming has a special, oh, no spoiler mode, which rules. That's cool. I wouldn't have thought of that. It's all that heresy talk. That's what it is. It's just YouTube being a thing. Okay. I just didn't know if maybe my setting was making things worse. I think we're good. We'll just learn our new program, I guess. It's always something. Oh, fuck. DVR thing does tend to end late. Okay, maybe next time we try it without it, because I don't think I can turn it off in the middle of streaming. I just figured if someone needed to go back, they could. But maybe it's goofing things up. Alright. Hand. When you get all the silver in hand. My absolutely 12 out of 10 features, YouTube actively preventing you from utilizing their queue feature. If you encounter a video on the main page, it used to work, but not anymore. Basically, the button's just not there. Hey, NetJam, welcome in. YouTube Live is definitely an adjustment. I tend to forget if you pause and resume, you have to type live again. I always think pausing a live stream is like the weirdest thing. It's like, oh my gosh, did I pause? I just paused streamer. Like when I accidentally hit it, I always like have that moment of like, wait, no, I broke everything. I paused them. I'm just waiting for me to come back, obviously. Obviously. Oh, that's the... Okay, so we do have one. You just have to click live again. Okay, they have the technology. We just didn't know where it was. Okay, sweet. Now we know. Gosh. I'm so sorry to be sniffly today, but... This is the worst, having to look down the whole stream. Alright, I'm gonna step away for just 1 second and get my stupid nose in order. And then when I come back, we're gonna keep painting this hand. So I will be right back. Okay, jeez. Can't believe chat bullied Nikki off screen. I know, the worst. I can breathe for the moment. Let's get back to it. Sorry about that. Anyways, we're gonna do a fantasy quiz in a local pub tonight. The guy organizing our group went, surely we can grab a spot. Reservations were filled out for a week now. Whoops. Surely. That's always the worst. I've had that like a few times. You're like, nah, it's no problem. We'll just show up. Nope. That was, in fact, a bad idea. Well, I'm sorry. Are you gonna, like, just go and watch? Are you able to do that? Or just go hang out and have fun? Or see how well you would have done? Fast reaction thing on the lower right of the chat, but it's a boring heart. How do I change it to a cat in a box? Yeah, chat was messing with that when we first started. I don't know exactly. I guess just so the streamer gets a reaction thing? I don't know. I know Twitch has like a reaction thing too, and it seems useless. Because I don't think you actually see Twitches until you end stream. So I saw you guys hitting it, but I don't know what to do with it. I mean, I guess it's cool. I think I'd rather see it in the chat, but... Blow out the headphone user's ears like Sadie's Borks. Just all the sound effects. Mind you, last night they informed me. I was aware and let them find out. Waiting there with the told you so. Someone's got to do it. Someone's got to do it. I want to paint, but I have to comment on... Oh, pull requests all day. My heart yearns for the plastic. What will you be working on after pull requests? What do you get to work on later? We'll just daydream in plastic here for a minute. I think if I can get the Salamander and Possess done that I want, I'm going to take some personal project time here at the end of the week, and I'm pretty excited about it. Either finish up a couple of my bugs or start some Kingdom Death. Since I am actually ahead for a change, I think I want to do that. Nikki Reacts channel when? When? This is the real content. You guys thought it was miniature painting. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm all out of told you so's. Girlfriend had a whole bunch of situations that culminated recently. It's at a time of my life pointing out my past tense. You know, sometimes it's just the only way they learn. My brother is a little bit like that. Where they just have to see it themselves, or it's not gonna stick. I love my brother, but yeah, sometimes they have to see it. Let's get some more washes. Need my Agrax real quick. Earbray, hello, how are ya? Timon says, I'll be painting Captain Lieutenant in the Leviathan box, I think. Are you painting metallic with a sable brush? I am. I'm just trying to make sure that I keep it nice and clean as we go. I need to pick up just some synthetics. The one I had crapped out on me. So I just need to get some more. It's not ideal, but it'll work. Does something go in the hole inside? Yes, so there is a little missile pod that will go there. I just have it separate for painting. It is over on my airbrush booth right now. So he needs the missile pod, arms, legs, obviously. There's one more arm, but I need to airbrush it in our black to keep it consistent for the plasma gun. Anyways, as I finally got my 2 other boxes of Sky Hunters today, I am glad they finally arrived, Earbray. That's exciting. Oh, I have to try me this trend on TikTok Live where people act... I heard about this live miss. I haven't actually, like, watched a video of it, but there was some of the VTubers were talking about it. So I guess after stream I'll go try and find one. She also complained that I am surprisingly calm when I let her do it all the way. I'm sorry. Wait, no, I know it's wrong. She expects me to fight her tooth and nail. Nope, I just nod and smile. She complained that's when I screw up. I apologize entirely fast. Her anger energy is lost in the air all of a sudden. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes you do warn them and they ignore you and it's just like, alright, well. Well, that's on you now. Can wait for those Marines to start being sold on their own. I definitely want some of those models, yeah. I think the nice part is with the larger boxes. I feel like it's happening sooner that we get the individual releases. And then obviously getting like the multi-part kits for some of these, where you get more options. It's not the push fit. Sadie's losing her brain. But for what? Alright, I guess that's it. 2 random barks. She's good. She's good. I guess with the new stuff, I need to figure out if I'd want Terminators for my Spice Wolves. Wolf them up a little bit. I think that's all I would need. The new Apothecary is really cool. I keep liking the Apothecary models. The Biologist. I think he's neat. I kind of want to bring up the Redemptor we've already done, so that I guess the cables don't have to match, but it would be kind of nice if they matched. May pull up that photo here in a minute. They could have wires in different spots. Sadie's upset that a star like her is not getting the proper screen time. She can get her own YouTube channel, you know? Watch her get partner before me. Watch her get partner before me. I need some Sadie content on the YouTube. I'm gonna ask you guys, since you're here. I want to do some videos that are like frequently asked question type videos. What are some that you think would be good to like have on hand that people would be looking for? I feel like paint's always a question I get. Brushes is a question I get a lot. Is there anything else you think would be good to have? What gold are you using? The video is 10 seconds long. I am using this. Done. Finn. Thank you, Timsy. Welcome in. How are ya? We're working on our salamanders again today. What you got going on? Yeah, let me pull up the photos of this boy. Alright, there we go. There we go. That's a YouTube short right there. Thanks, Slam. How are ya? What you up to? Nikki reacts to me building another 30 models, place them in my pile while painting exactly one cheek of the butt on this model that I've been working on for weeks. No, you know have like the others where they just slam the comments on the screen with the sound effect that everyone uses. You're right, I'm getting used to YouTube, sorry. Sorry. I'm missing the sound effects. I need more arrows. I need more everything. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? That's actually supposed to be silver. We're gonna do that in a moment then. For now, we're gonna get these cables. Hey yo, blue name in the chat, that's right. Wait, what is this? What is this second emote? Is this coffee? What is this? What is this? Oh, I can't mouse over it. YouTube's weird. It's me I was gonna say energy drink, energy drink. Cheers, Slam. Back to another long day today, Slam. I'm sorry. I send you my energies. And some protein, because that's what I've got. It's supposed to be coffee. Yeah, here you go. Cheers. That little emote's a mood. That little emote's a mood. I have an FAQ. When is Nikki gonna get a Raid Shadow Legends sponsor? I say I wish they'd stop emailing me. I've gotten so many emails from them. Oh. Who wants to play Raid Shadow Legends? Up to, I think, level 5 or something. Put me out of my misery, chat. Put me out of my misery. You've run out of coffee. It's time to get more coffee. Face Turquoise Drinking Coffee is the name. Oh, that's helpful. Any name can be blue in chat if you know dev tools. Butt's gonna come back in. Blue name. Butt's new mod. Butts just comes in here and steals mod. YouTube emotes are weird. They're interesting. I'm glad we have a dab, but the others are a little weird. We also have the cat boxes, which are pretty great. And then the butt bump, which is supposedly elbows, but all I see is butts. All I see is butts. I streamed like twice for 4 of my IRL friends, and Raid Shadow Legends offered to sponsor me. They are absolutely insane. As long as I get those few whales, they're good. That's all it takes. Which is nuts to me. Absolutely insane to me. I'll be damned if I'm losing my right to a bunch of butts. Slam says, not on my watch. Not to the butts. Little butt army. Little butt army. Not an FAQ, something's been bouncing around in my head. How important is getting outside critique for getting good? I'm gonna be honest, I don't do a lot of it. If I were doing more display work, and if display work is your focus, then I think it can be really helpful for those who have done more of it. I think for me, I tend to do more technique-based stuff. So like if there's a certain technique or something I'm having trouble with, and there's someone I know that does it really well, I think that's when I would reach out. I think that painting competitions are a really good way to do it too, Butts. If you have a competition nearby that you can enter and get judge feedback, that's a fun way to do it. It's not something I seek out myself, but it could be helpful, especially if you're trying specific things, if that makes sense. Or you just are looking for that next thing you want to like move up on, if that makes sense. Chat, same question. Do you seek like, yeah, outside critique for your stuff? I'll be honest, I am very much someone who likes to learn on my own. I'm happy taking my time to try and replicate something. So I don't seek a lot of outside stuff. It's exactly how they manage to sell products to 4 of your friends. Non-ironic. Back when I streamed games, if I enjoyed a game, all my friends would have buying it. As the game curator for them via stream, yeah. That's, they only need a couple people to sign on. And then Raid considers that a success. It's wild to me. Seek outside compliments? Yeah, I think I like to share what I'm doing. Outside. But I'm not really looking for feedback usually. Outside of, cool, nice. Not really, I'm a harsh critic of my own work. Yeah, I don't know. It's not something I need, I guess. But other people I know are much more feedback and... I mean, I'll say it. They're more social than I am. They like having that other person to look at their work, to like discuss things with. I don't need that. I'll figure it out on my own. I'm happier figuring out things on my own. You're too much better for me to give meaningful feedback. Besides that, you're doing great. It's just, I don't know. I think if you like it, absolutely seek it out. If it helps you, seek it out. I don't have any... Personally, it doesn't help me. Everyone rushed to buy Fahrenheit the Indigo Prophecy and remothered after I played them, right? Right? Yeah. I was thoroughly influenced, Slam. Thoroughly influenced. Fire Warrior? We ran out and got that? Mm-hmm. All of it. You are here on the tubes. Reapray, thank you for coming to the tubes. How are you today? If you're lurking, thanks for the lurk. I appreciate it. Oh, I kind of am, yeah. I always have my little drum beat. I always am. Actual lurk now. Oh, good. We get all these on YouTube. No cap, for real, 100. Oh, good. Slam gets to use those. Okay, Slam, thank you for lurk. I hope work goes well. So I get silver paint all over myself. Hold on. For real. Someone messed on was saying they liked it. Just made me wonder if it would help me improve more. I'd say try it. I'd say if there is an opportunity for someone that like you like their painting. If there is Patreon, if there is, again, a painting competition, things like that, I would say give it a shot. All right, let me look at the back of this boy. Spin him around. Okay, because we've got the. I never remember which side of the cogwheel is black and white. My cat is making biscuits on my bladder. Well, good luck. It's so cute that they do that. Cats are little magical things to me. I never grew up with a cat, and I'm allergic. But they're cute little guys. Purring's magical. The little biscuits are cute. We've just always had puppy dogs. because my mom's also allergic, so we never grew up them. I'll be honest, I tried to do non-metallic. When I showed a picture of it to someone, they went, "Where's the non-metallic?" I deflated so hard I haven't tried it again. Non-metallic is difficult. I will say it's especially difficult because it really doesn't come together until like the very end for a lot of things. So unless you're going some of the more like in-depth pieces, it starts to show a little earlier. But it is definitely something that takes a lot of building up, and you need like those final highlights for it to really kind of come together. So it's difficult in its own way because of that. It's kind of hard to tell if it's gonna come together until it finally does. Don't let that stop you though. Get right back to it. I have to explain to someone every time I play that I didn't paint my stuff. I would say butts. I would say if there's anything you're looking for too, you can post in the Discord. I'm happy to take a look. I'll be honest, I don't like to give feedback unless someone specifically is asking for it. But if there's anything you'd like me to look at, I can. Otherwise, I treat it as, yeah, we're sharing our stuff, and I'm not gonna offer feedback that isn't asked for. So, if you'd like me to look at it, I can. Raymore says, allergies are the first thing we should solve with gene edits. Everyone should get to enjoy puppies or cats without issues. I would love that. Would love that. And just, you know, seasonal allergies. That'd be nice. Non-metal is really like that. Trust the process. Don't see it, repeat the process. Keep going. Don't listen to the voice. Yeah. I think the biggest thing I can tell you for non-metallic is go almost to black, go almost to white. If you're not at that point, you're probably not done yet. You have to push those contrasts and those extremes. Otherwise, it's not going to give the metallic look. I just say, pay a professional in Texas to paint these. I can't paint yellow. Oh, thank you, Live Madness. I appreciate that. I am glad that others enjoy them too. It's been a fun army. I'm excited to get some more here soon. I guess just to let you know, I've got the 2 flyers of the Salamanders, and then we could probably, if you're ready, I think I would be ready to at least get them here. So. Even, especially from the local commission painters, the sauce, etc. Gotcha. Thank you, I appreciate it. It's been a fun army. I'm allergic to other people, though. I want it to stay that way. I feel that. I had someone compliment my metallics on one of my Votan. They thought it was non-metallic. I was like, it's nice that you think I spent a lot of time on it, but it's plain metal with a matte coat. That's great, though. Yeah. We take those. We take all those compliments. Told people that my Valdar is a Golden Demon finalist pin winning models as well. They all laugh till I show them Scott's tweet. Get them pins. Get them pins. Try not to drop your name because I don't know if you would want that. When I say her in Texas, some people infer. I don't mind. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's always weird when someone recognizes my name. I think it was last Adepticon that like started to happen. They're like, "Hey, are you blah blah blah?" I'm like, "Yeah." But it is a nice feeling. Yeah, it's a nice feeling. Amirian says, honestly, contrasts are unironically a good way to do non-metallic. Once I stabilize my formula, I drop the video, except I hate the 2 steps. I think non-metallic is good for those who are wanting to level up. Good to learn because you're learning about light. The way that it reflects, the way that it bounces off other surfaces, the way like that affects your lighting. Non-metallic, I would say stick with it. It's not easy though. It's gonna take you a bit. It's taking me a bit. I still don't have non-metallic where I want it. I haven't had a whole lot of opportunities to practice it here lately. So it has to be like personal projects for me. But stick with it. Yeah. I think it's a good thing to learn and get your kind of brain wrapped around. Should take a compliment. Some of us don't paint at all, yeah. It is something you've learned. Something you put the time into. Take the compliments. Alright, what else have we got? Sorry, I'm spinning our Redemptor around. See what else I got. Got the flamer underneath. Get that started. So famous and humble and tall eyes. Are you Nikki from state-renowned Nikki Sullivan Mini Studios, who has won Golden Demons? That's right. I wish I had won Golden Demons, but but I'll take it. I'll take it. You know, featured on Warhammer Community. Just drop that in there. Featured by Kingdom Death. Featured by Weird Games. I'll take all that. I'll pull out the resume when I need to, yeah. Yeah. Extremely tall eyes, that's right. The tallest. That's the top of the resume. They're like, man, we need someone to paint this project. Who's got the tallest eyes? They're like, sir, it can only be Nikki. Alright, flamer. We've got the cables on this side. Let's see what we did for this boy. My arrows. Arrowed. Oh, other way. That's a librarian. Okay, we did the hazard strips. I guess I'll ask chat, what types of like painting things are we working on? Is anyone working on non-metallic? Working with contrasts? Any techniques we're learning, chat? I think my next big project is I got that cute sushi girl on the neon sign, and I want to do some OSL practice. That is a project I'd like to do. I just have been waiting to be back in display painting mode, which I just haven't been here lately. Been wanting to finish my armies. But as soon as they're back around, I'm gonna work on that. Tri-County known miniature artist Nikki It's Not Taxidermy Sullivan joins us at WABG Channel 7 Studios here in Fort Worth. Tells about a new craze sweeping the nation, Lego painting. That says, I was working on non-metallic before vacation, slightly intimidated to pick it up. Nope, get back to it. The fun part is now that your brain slept on it a bit, you might surprise yourself. Timothy says, working on this concept of not sucking at everything. I'm failing. No, you're not. No, you're not. We practicing. These things take time. We practicing. Trying to get better using Reaper Triads to paint flesh, particularly faces. I mean, so there's lots of skin for a Warcry band, going from very yellow to brownish and reddish, enjoying discovering how far I can push the skin tone for it to feel like skin. That's always a fun part with skin tones, is getting it kind of where you want it, where you want that tone to be. Bringing in some of those underlying colors. Okay, I'll let that sit before I ruin it. Phil, welcome in. Hello. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. We're back on our Salamanders today. Let's see, I'm going to start up airbrushing again. Built a paint box yesterday. Have it in a permanent place. I hope it goes better than my previous attempts at airbrush work. I am sure that it will. You got this. You got this. Alright, are we gonna... Our legs good? We have a bit more silver to do. Between the toesies and stuff that I just missed while we were streaming together. Let's get in between the toesies. Yeah, have you tried not sucking? Helping paint a Stompa. Stompas are so fun. I enjoyed the heck out of the one I got to paint. I did not enjoy building that monster, but painting it was pretty fun. Take it from me, the Gray Studios are brutal taskmasters. They even judge how I did my taxes this year. Oh no. Oh no. I see, busy day, but no London for me, so all good. Okay, so no 5:45 or whatever it was. Thank goodness. No awful times this morning. But I just missed a little bit of toes. Probably how I was holding them. Get that cleaned up here in a little bit. Okay. Wasn't as much as I thought. Now toesies are good. And then legs are kind of set, which is nice. I'll set that aside. We can start highlighting our gold. Let's do that. Oh, I didn't bring the hype command over. Sorry, Reaper. I see your hype, though. I just brought over kind of the important ones. Thankfully not good. I'm glad to hear that. No crazy early morning. You're gonna be shocked by what I'm painting. It's a Sky Hunter. Wow. I feel like one of the projects I want to get together is some of the, there's the Halloween Kingdom Death where she's on the pumpkin of, male bits. I kind of want to get her together. Make sure that she's ready for Halloween, you know? If I get her ready now, I have no excuses. I don't want to rush her like the Easter one. So I think that might be part of my project. Dig her out. Alright, here's gold. Let's actually highlight this two over here. Yes, her mountain of peeps. Yeah, her gummy candies. Yeah. Yeah. Which I think is how I'm gonna paint them for funsies. The wiener pumpkin. Yeah, I think I'm gonna paint them like the gummy candies that you can send. I think that's my plan. Just for extra funsies. Come on my YouTube auto mod. That's a good shout. I don't know how much of that I see on my screen. Since Slam and Scott are both working. I guess if things get caught, we'll figure it out. All good. I can see it with Twitch. I don't know how YouTube handles all that. Oddly shaped hot dogs, yes. Yes. You're making this impulsor look almost fun to paint. Honestly, it's a nice little tank. I've painted a few of these now, and it's pretty nice. I'm not a huge fan of just the design with this being open in the back, but it's a nice little tank. Nothing too crazy to worry about with paint. It's a very simple paint, which is nice with like these larger projects. Like it's pretty straightforward. Is there a mode when it's closed? It would be the other option of the kit. It's like Gladiator. Can I have its trunk not open? I don't think so. I think it's just the other option. Hey Snake, welcome in. Any advice if you feel you picked the wrong first army? Feeling like you need to build a different one. I so love the Dark Angel, but I feel like I pick wrong. I hate being indecisive. I guess, why do you feel that you've picked wrong? What is it that we're not feeling? That's gonna be part of my question before I say anything. Or are we just feeling some FOMO with new releases? I guess is my bigger question. What tonk is it? This is the impulsor. I picked Death Guard after reading Horse Rising when I found out Nurgle. I just stay committed anyway, even though they're really gross. If a closed rear is wanted, you want to buy the Gladiator kit and then use the Impulsor weapon option for weapons. I have a small ring that printed up to help convert. Yeah, if you like the kit with the closed, it'd be the Gladiator. Yeah, I guess if you wanted another, we can print the ring for you. We didn't build the other one yet, have we? Don't know if we offer that up. Or it's a different kit, isn't it? I don't remember now. Not yet. Don't question it. Dark Angels are wrong. Play yellow or blue Marines as Live Madness. No, absolutely not. It's a different kit. We have the Impulsor kit. Okay. I was gonna say, if we just did the other build, but it's a completely different kit, so. Exalted, hello. Dabbing on in here. How are you? I'll get these off. When it comes to printing, I'm more so worried about the knights. Gotcha. Alright, chat. I'm going to Taco Bell. What am I getting? Chat, what should Will get from Taco Bell? I also need to go to Taco Bell here soon. Get a Crunch Wrap for me. And a Baja Blast, obviously. Obviously. Can't go to Taco Bell and not get a Baja Blast. What should Will get, chat? All these things I would want but can't find. Baja Blast, that's right. Baja Blast. Oh, that's right, the volcano stuff's back, Will. If you want a volcano taco, you can do that. I kind of forgot that's all back. We talked about it on here and then I forgot. Cheesy Gordita Crunch and a chalupa with beans, says Butts. Beans in all caps. Live Man is seconding volcano stuff. 2 beef chalupas, no sour cream. 6 beef soft tacos, chicken quesadilla, and Diablo sauce all day. All day. They're good for your heart. Those beans, that's right. Baja Blast, I have no idea what it is. A Pokemon? It is a Mountain Dew flavor. It's very good. Absolutely nothing at Taco Bell is good for any part of your body except your soul. Taco Bell is definitely soul food. Yeah. You know, the little Power Bowl is actually not bad. Which, if I do go, that's probably what I should get. But it's not what the heart wants. So maybe I don't. It's not what the heart wants. The heart wants a Crunch Wrap. Either the things with lava sauce is good, but the volcano tacos are top tier lava sauce to taco ratio. It's good stuff, says Jesse. The full volcano review here in chat. I think that's all I ever got when it used to be here. Like, I know they've brought it back. I think I only ever got the tacos. I'll leave that one to you folks then. It's pretty good, Sly. But I understand. The Impulsor's growing on me. I'm getting like Stormhawk vibes of it. It's cute and small. It is. It's a nice little tank. I like it. It does mean though, from a commission painting standpoint, that all of this gets painted though. Which is why it can be a little annoying on my end. But it's a nice little tank, and it does look good when it's all done. It's just opposed to the just the door back there. We now get to paint all of that. But it looks good when it's all done, so I can't complain. No, you're no. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. That's just the only thing when these kits come in. I have to remember to add a little time just to make sure I can get all that. No sorries. It's gonna look sick. And then I'll be ready to pile in salamanders. If you order the stuff with beans instead of meat, it's probably the healthiest fast food, which isn't saying much. I know when I started tracking all my food here with like working out, just the calories in fast food is insane. Insane what you eat without like thinking about it. Or at least what I was eating without thinking about it. There's no easy way to build it to make that easy to paint either. It's all good. My favorite friends tells me it's the easiest fast food pieces to get things for them. Honestly, with what I'm eating too. Because basically the options are I can go get like a bunless burger somewhere. I can get a sub in a tub. Or Taco Bell does have a fair amount of options for me. So it's honestly not too bad. I like painting the interior computer stuff separately. Do a glowy effect, paint on some radar. Yep. Especially with the Legion transfer stickers, it'll be dripped up. I have placed my orders as well. Volcano everywhere. Let's go. Diablo lava, cause pain. Well, having a good day here. Enjoy. Enjoy that Taco Bell. Have some extra for me. I'm trying to be a good, healthy girl. I can confirm it's the easiest for veg. Yeah. It's nice having those easier options. Just being able to like go somewhere and know you can pick up something is huge. Did you order it hot enough to make your wise water to clear out the ship waifu Ludba you were looking at? Hotter. Hotter. More sauce. I hope the person taking his order can hear us talking about ship waifu Lupa in the drive-thru. That's my hope. The Impossible Whopper being a numbered meal is some progress on the front. We don't have a, would be Burger King. We don't have one here locally. I am glad more and more places are getting options for those. It's nice to see, even if I wouldn't get. More options, always good. Healthy's off the menu until after Gen Con. I think especially, it's hard when you've got so much other stuff going on too, Jazzy. I know that's when I have a hard time keeping up with some of it. When you just need to eat at that point. I find I do a much better job keeping up with things when I know I have like time to cook. And kind of watch everything. Do you live in a small town? I thought Burger King was pretty. So we had one, and I think it went out of business. Is why, but we did have one for a while. It didn't do as well as some of the others. You know? Yeah, ours became a Krispy Kreme. Alright, let's start painting the interior. Once we start, I'll probably have to switch off, just so it can all dry, but our little tank's coming right along, so. Be glad Burger King isn't there. I'm still persuaded the whole company exists to mock burgers, making parody burgers. I still like I've never tried them, the little chicken fry things. I want to try them. Someday. Scorch Panda, welcome in. How are ya? We're doing well. How are you? Trying to get our little impulsor together today. I'm just gonna throw all of our metallics on the floor here. We've got the floor to paint, the benches to paint, and then I'll probably save some of the computer monitors and stuff for after stream just because they're really buried back in there. Oh yeah, if you are enjoying the stream and you want to help me out, smash that like button. Thank you to those who have subscribed. I appreciate it. For anyone who may be new here today, hello, I'm Nikki. I usually stream over on Twitch. We've been doing Wednesday streams because I'm trying to grow my YouTube. We've kind of revamped everything. I'm going to be recording some videos here very soon. So if you'd like to follow along with more, my Twitch VODs are on here. I've got clips and shorts coming. Well, welcome on in. If you have any questions, let us know. Scorchman says, I'm alright. Finish up my first cup of coffee. Probably going to go back for a second. Let's go. Let's get that caffeine. The other thing I'm trying to do here as I start actually training arc number 2 after my, thank you Norman, after my filler arc where I stopped tracking everything. So I want to make sure I get my water intake. So I think back on Twitch I'm going to have a timer for me to drink water. Blonde Cow, welcome in. How are you? It's so good to see you. I know you've been busy. What you up to today? There are computer monitors. Yeah, let me tip this up so you can actually see. So everything in there. There are monitors. There's a door. There's things on the side. So we get to paint all that too. Exactly. Well, you guys won't be in control of it. It'll be a timer, but I need reminders to drink water. You guys just drown me if I give it to you, so. That was my reminder to finish my protein, though. Trying to be good. We stay on track. Work. I'm sorry. But we're happy to have you today. I hope work is going okay. A 50-point redemption, 30-minute cooldown. I guess with the cooldown, it wouldn't be bad. Until you guys forget, and then I don't drink any water. We'll figure it out. Cause yeah, I need to be sipping throughout the day. Can't be dehydrated if you're drowning. Scorchman says, second squad of boys got finished up last night. Def Dread has a silver dry brush on it. Should be able to work on it tonight. Love it. You're cruising along. I need to order the combat patrol that I'm going to work on. As we work on stuff together. I hesitated because it was more money than I want to spend at the moment, but I just know when Emperor's Children come out, I'm gonna want them, so I might as well hop in and get what I want together. Apologies again for the sniffles today. If I do like the last one, should be relatively quickly. Nice. I can just use my triggering blood for the blood gun as a timer. Yep, that's when every 30 minutes I gotta drink my blood for the blood gun. Hey Beamsy, welcome in. How are ya? I'm not sure we'll be going in this actually. How are you? Is the back gonna be open like this when the model is fully assembled? Yes. So this is the actual like finished model. There's no other. Sorry. There's sub-assemblies for the sponsons and things, but it is actually open when it is all completed. Otherwise, we would not be painting this. It's cool you can see inside, but it seems kind of silly as an armored transport. It kind of is. I think the intent is you can jump out of it quickly. It's a fun little kit, though. We've painted a few of them, and I like them. Let's see, currently battling my early onset, oh no, arthritis. Hurts my hands and knees when I'm on the job. I just realized I have no milk and cannot make coffee. I'm sorry. I hope that you're feeling better here soon. Hope that you can get some coffee. I'm indecisive because of new releases, potential of other armies. No, you're good. The FOMO is real when it comes to Warhammer, unfortunately. I say stay the course if that's an army you really like, if you end up liking the playstyle, if you like working on them. Because here's the thing, is it all comes around. So when your codex is coming up, then you get all the fun new stuff. So if that's the army you really, really like, stay the course. Don't worry about all these other things coming out. If you decide later that you do want something else, you can always do like a combat patrol or a kill team or something. But yeah, stay the course and get those Dark Angels together. And then when Codex comes around, it's your turn for new stuff. That's kind of why I'm working on my NIDs right now, is my NIDs have been sitting for a while. But now they're obviously part of Leviathan, they're getting their Codex first, so I hop to them. I get to enjoy all the new stuff and just kind of wait for my next army while everyone else gets their cool stuff. I think Pop Goes the Monkey has a piece you can use to make it covered. Looks neat. Yeah, so the other thing is, like, Scott has a ring that if you build the Gladiator, you can use the ring to swap out to the other weapon options, too. So if you don't like the open back, that's always an option, too. Just build the Gladiator and use the ring to swap stuff out. We can post that again if anyone needs it. This depends if you like the style or not. Impulsors are assault vehicles, but you can't charge after disembarking? What's the point? What was the point then? That's silly. That's silly. The one part I think I don't like painting about this kit is there's actually a light up here too that's really hard to get to. I'll do that. I'll save that for after stream because it's a pain in the butt. Hey Nocturne Noble, welcome in. How are ya? Could shut off, but the kit's sold, yeah. Now it's with its new home. We got more Salamanders today. Trying to get our Impulsor. And the Blade Guard are now finished. So I got those off my desk last night. They look pretty sick. Now we have Impulsor and Redemptor, and then our Flyers. And then, yeah, we've got Contemptors left. We've got Vulcan left. We'll have another Impulsor. It's just not built just yet. But we're getting close. Feeling good. Glad I got the stream. So good to see you. I'm glad you could join us today. You can disembark after advancing, but they want you to buy Land Raiders to charge out of. That makes sense. I like the weird speakers in the back. Imagine something we like to party, cruising around the battlefield. Right, the Venga bus. Here it is. Here it is. It's interesting. I don't know exactly what they're supposed to be. It's poorly written. Units can disembark from this transport after it has advanced. Units that do so count as having made a normal move and cannot declare a charge that turn. That's so goofy. Tony, hello. How are ya? Feels really weird not watching on Twitch. Well, we gotta build the watch hours here. How are ya? The live streams are the best way to do that. So we here. What you up to today? I need to step away for another second here. My stupid nose. Okay, yeah. Let me take another real quick break. I'm sorry, my allergies are being stupid today. Even with my medicine. So I'll be back here in just a moment and then we will work more on our tank. I'll be right back. I like sat down, come back to stream, and Sadie just went off again. I don't know what she's barking at. Guess someone's out front. I can't hear them. Let's see, Land Raider Assault Ramp. Each time a unit disembarks from this model after it has made a new move, the unit is still eligible to declare a charge this turn. So you can disembark and charge if the Impulsor makes a normal move. Let me go back. Can disembark from this transport after it has advanced. Units that do so count as having made a normal move. If it makes, yeah, sounds like if it doesn't advance, then you can. Is that right? 10th ed players? That sounds like it's the difference. As long as you're not advancing, then you're good. But I don't know. I've only played the few games. I am not a rules lawyer. Because yeah, if you move, advance, and then get to charge, that's insane. So yeah, I primed matte black and did a zenithal highlight with my airbrush using white ink. Should I put my primary base color down with an airbrush as well? Any advice on how, if so? I mean, yes, because it would still, if you're doing it thin enough, it will still pick up that highlight. I would airbrush it just to keep it all consistent and nice and smooth. But I would, if you're wanting specifically to use the zenithal, you'll have to go a little bit thinner on your paint for it to come through. If you disembark prior to the tank moving, you can act as normal. Land Raider specifically says they can disembark and charge after it moves. The Impulsor doesn't have that permission. Not doing much today? Oh, thank you, Tony. Glad you could come on over to the YouTubes today. I'm gonna ask, now that it's been a couple weeks, chat, what do we think of the YouTube streams? We having fun? Are we getting used to it? No wrong answers. How do we feel about them? I'm not streaming right now. Wow. Wow. I miss the emotes. Me too. Me too. But when we unlock, that's the thing. It's when we get to our 3,000 watch hours. That unlocks the memberships, that unlocks emotes, all that stuff. So if we want our Simon emotes over here, that's what we're working for. That's why we're live here today. They're cool. I'll follow you any platform you use. There's no difference to me. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Seems pretty much the same, except chat scrolls a bit slower. The delay's a little different, and also we're still building our platform over here, so not as many people also contributing to the chat. But that'll always happen. We're building. To stream with your wife every so often? He's at work. He's at work. My only gripe is chat being slow, popping out. I was defaulting to top chat. That's fair. I guess if there's anything you guys think I could change too, let me know. Open to suggestions. Cat emotes filled the void from Twitch emotes, but only a little until I get the other emotes. If I smash the like button harder, it might break. Thank you everyone for smashing the like button. I do appreciate it. I'm excited for what YouTube will give us. I know that I'm still kind of transitioning and figuring things out, and it feels like it's taking me a little bit, but I like that we can do videos, we can schedule things out. I feel like I could actually take a vacation. What? We doing the things for setting up for mental health, which is great. It's kind of my focus for this year, so I'm excited for what we can do with it. Chat delay is the only problem, I think. Okay. When you guys say chat delay, does that mean me reading your chat and responding, or you actually sending a message? Where is the delay happening, I guess is my question. Obviously, chat feels a bit slower to me, but again, it's because less people are in here and I don't know how to gauge it compared to like normal Twitch chat. Where it's just kind of chaos some days. I remember when Scott streamed alongside Nikki. That's right, we did used to stream together. In the evenings, before the evenings completely wore me down. Can't do that anymore. I ruined that. As I ruin all things, I am the great ruiner. I was never around during the Scott Nikki streams. I know the clip of I return as chicken. If we type something, it doesn't show up on the screen for a while, and player knows the delay. Okay. That helps me, too, when it's a little slower. Discovered a brilliant flame technique using an airbrush. I can't wait to try out. Really expanded my perception of compartmentation. Cool. I hope that that works well for you. Excited to see what you think. Let's see. It's just an old metal custody. You could always kit bash if you want the second duel of Zinch. We did work on the... I think they were a Kickstarter, but we did the 3 custody models from Emperor had text-to-speech. Trying to remember where I could point you so you could see them. I think my Instagram, but they're going to be buried a bit. It was a while ago. But the, yeah, the metal like Kickstarter that they did. My chat posts seem instant. Do you mean on the video? Because that's a whole other issue. Oh, I don't know now. Hey, Platypus, welcome in. How long have we been working on this? So we actually started all of the detail work yesterday on stream. So we're coming back today to try and kind of finish it up. I did some airbrushing before stream, but then, yeah, all the details were yesterday and today. How are you? Is there anything you're working on? Sending the message. Okay, that's kind of the vibe of, like, from what you guys were telling me, that was my guess. It builds a queue once a threshold is hit. Oh, then it pops them on the video. Yes. I remember you guys saying that before. Yeah, the pillar stodies. That's right. We did. They were fun. I wish they weren't metal. I had to do so many clear coats on them. They had glistening abs several times because of all the clear coats I had to slap on them. Getting the top knots to stay, because it wasn't big enough to pin, was a nightmare. I was about to ask if you did UV resin other abs for sweat. I kind of wish they weren't a tabletop commission. I wish we could have done a little bit more. I already did a little bit more than I should have with the skin tones, but it would have been more fun. But is what it is. Is metal hard to paint upon? So the thing with metal that's really difficult is if you're not careful, it can chip on you. So I do a ton of clear coats. Obviously with the weight, you probably want to pin it if it's something you're spending a lot of time on, just so that it doesn't come apart on you. But yeah, the biggest thing is that it'll chip. So even if you're being careful when setting it down, it can chip pretty easily. So I usually do like a couple coats, clear coat. Another couple coats, clear coat. And then at the end, it's a couple more clear coats. Posting the message into chat is instant. It coming up on the video is maybe delayed. Okay, so that would be the chat bot. That wouldn't be YouTube, I think. If everything is good in the actual chat window, like where you are typing, then YouTube is fine. It would be the chat bot. So I can see if that's something I can change. Thank you. Thank you for helping me kind of narrow that down, what you guys were talking about. As long as the actual YouTube chat is good, then... Yeah. I will check that after stream, see if there's anything. Yeah. I just have to see if that's something I can change or if that's just how it works. Ned James says, I personally don't buy any metal minis. It isn't worth fighting for them. Unless it's a really cool sculpt, I also tend to avoid the metal. I have, I think, one metal mini left in my collection. It's Canis Wolfborn. I think I have like a metal Skaven. Everything else I've just replaced. Everything else it's not worth it to me either. I know Infinity has a fair amount of metal still. If you get the older Malifaux stuff, that is still metal. But yeah, I'm not. When you receive stuff for commissions, do you prefer them already assembled or nay? Nay. Just in case I need to do sub-assemblies for something. Sometimes it's fine if it's someone I know likes to kit bash. Like, it's fine. Given the option. Sometimes with sub-assemblies. Like, because this is sub-assembled, I got to leave the tracks off. And that makes it a lot easier for me. But if it's someone who likes to kit bash and things, then obviously do that thing and I'll take it. But if I can leave stuff off, that tends to help. Okay, cool. The orc I want is not assembled, but he is metal. That's okay. We'll get him. We'll get him together. All good. Is my job after all. Oh, Metal Lord of the Rings, yeah. Yeah, I do have a couple of Rohan that are metal. I think it was one of those I bought them without even like looking. And they arrived, I'm like, ah, crap. Crap, these are metal. So I've got like a giant banner and things that are all metal. Oh well. When I get back to it. Building your angry marine army? Never. Easy. Easy. I've got Space Wolves. I've got Tyranid, which are kind of my focus. I am going to build Semper's Children. And then I've got Skaven, Slaanesh, and Seraphon for Age of Sigmar. So that's what I got. Might have some more metal goblins. Oh, then I do plastic goblins. That's a lot of metal. My goodness. Alright. There's all that. Still trying to decide if I want to do the inside. The silver probably needs a little bit more time to dry, so we can't do the wash just yet. Let's start working on some of the like outside sponsons and stuff. How are the dwarves going? Pretty good. I haven't been playing them. The army is pretty close to finish. I need to finish the chariot, Erebray. I just set it aside and haven't gotten back to it. Then we're pretty much done. When they brought the dwarves back with the Forge World update, I kind of wanted to get some, but the price, it's not gonna happen. I'm not paying over $100 dues for, I think it was like 10 dwarves. That's not happening, so I'm okay waiting. I'm probably gonna print some dwarves. I think it's printer goes burnt time for those. I really enjoy following your process. It's reassuring to see a piece come together gradually with skill and care. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. It is, if there's one thing I could like scream on the mountaintops, is it's just paint more. When someone has questions, just paint more. So much of the hobby is do the thing. Now do the thing some more. So I'm glad that it helps. No, I want to be good now. I know. That's what I get a lot of that. That's my one thing, if I could scream from the mountaintops. If you put in the time, you'll finish your army. You'll get better at painting. GW missed the mark by making Iron Hills and Gundabad armies Forge World only. That price is, it's too much. I really... Oh, we trying to make commands. I really like the Iron Hills. I had fun playing them in the league we were in, but that price is painful. Painful. Because it's kind of the last, like, unit I'd probably pick up are the Maddox units. But not at that price. It's a lot. What is going on with this brush? Come on now, you're new. We shouldn't be having issues today. Might be a brush care day. For some reason this is being a pain. It's better, so not great. Oh well. When are you playing at the Combat Patrol Challenge? We are looking at August. Yes. So I need to throw a post in the old Discord. But if anyone would like to join us, a bunch of us are going to be painting combat patrols together in August. So if that is something you're interested in, don't have to buy a new box. But if you have like the models for a combat patrol, you can use that. I'm going to be going with Emperor's Children, but I will post more of that in the Discord. I don't have anything like fancy I can offer, but if we want to join and paint together. If you need that reason to paint up a combat patrol, we'll have it. Hey Patient, welcome in. The algorithm sent me here. A buddy of mine likes salamanders, so I'll send him the stream too. Thank you so much. Welcome on in. Let me show you what I've got for salamanders. I'm actually going to grab some things I finished yesterday too, so you can see. Give me 1 second. Okay, salamander friends. I come bearing salamanders. Don't need that anymore. Okay, so today I have an impulsor, which we started yesterday, and we still have all the sponsons and stuff to put on it, but we're getting there. I also have a Redemptor Dread coming together. So it'll have plasma and then the fist on the other side there. I have a Kratos, which is almost finished. I've got a few more details on it itself and then the dozer blade. I just keep airbrushing green instead of silver, so the dozer blade hasn't gotten done yet. I also have, like Scott mentioned, our tub o' salamanders. So we have here the blade guard I finished yesterday. They're ready to rock and roll. I've got some assault intercessors, also ready to rock and roll. And I've got the first little plane, which I don't remember which one it is. Stormhawk or Storm Talon. The other one we get to start later today. So that's what I've got for salamanders. Stormhawk, thank you, chat. Keeping me in line here. Oh, Fierce Lion, welcome in. How are you? Sorry, I went to go get my salamanders before I said hi. How are you? Such a pretty dread, but I can't unsee the angry dread face if you don't paint, chat. Angry dread gonna get you. How does a tub of salamanders convert in value to a bucket o' squigs? How many squigs per salamander here? Important questions to figure out this Wednesday. Ah, thank you so much. Thanks for coming to check us out. So wait, you said your friend had salamanders. What do you mean like salamanders? Is there anything you're working on? My personal project is NIDS. So this is a commission army. My army is NIDS. This is High Fleet Om Nom Nom. And this is my new cyclophage. We were working on his gross, gribbly mouth the other day. And that's kind of what I've been focusing on for 10th is my bugs. I've got NIDS, Space Wolves, and Eldar. And I need to play the Eldar before they get nerfed into the ground. Because they're very strong right now. They're very strong. I need to take advantage of this. The purple tabards are warm and regal against the green. Thank you. I really love that color combo. So that is Screamer Pink against those greens. I think they look so cool together. Gross, bug, yucky, brain wrinkly. Thoughts equal sad. I'm good, thank you. Thank you so much for the advice to glaze. I think I got the first cloak that actually looks like a solid cloak and not a circus tent material. Thank you. I am so glad that it helped. Yay. I think glazing is one of those level up skills. I am glad that that helped. You can do so much with it once you get it together. Panda says, well, what army do you play? You just joined in on the painting bonanza for anti-lewd purposes. I say for painting wise, Will has a variety of stuff, I know. He has the lewdest of armies, the Chad Stodies. Do customers typically trust you to pick the colors? They send you detailed instructions? Sure. So it depends. Sometimes if they have something really specific or if they're matching something, then I will do my best to color match. So like the Eldar army that we're going to work on. Wasted Mind has already had a lot of the army. So I went and picked up the paint that he uses so that they match. Other customers, I'm painting their entire army, so they kind of let me pick and kind of trust that I'll pick things that work well for them. So it kind of depends. I do wish I could... Oh, here we go. Let me scroll back up here. I just caught Wasted Mind saying, better than a tub of Emperor's Children. Are you ready? Ready for purple? Because it's coming. That's right, Chad Stodies. That's what Will's got. I have to order my combat patrol. And it's time for purple. The other chaos stuff I have is I have the old Start Collecting, which I thought more of that was in the combat patrol. So I was kind of banking on that, but that's okay. We'll get the new stuff. We'll get ready. I also have a Lord Discordant because it's cool and I wanted one, so I have that. What else do I have that I can throw in with Emperor's Children? That may be all I have, because everything else is very Khorne or Tzeentch related. Like I do have a Lord of Change. I do have a Bloodthirster. Obviously those don't really vibe with the combo troll beginning, but we have them. Matching previous work is Noble Factor, yeah! So I'm going to try and match that the best that I can. So it just depends. Where did... There's... This is where I'd go stare if I had access to it. Fine. It's okay, chat. We're working on watch hours, and we'll have our emotes over here soon. Soon, I believe it. Net James says, meanwhile, I don't even color match my own army. I like my dude's appearance varies. That can be fun, though. I like that. Obviously, they have, like, armor and stuff at different times. Why would they completely match? Seems like that could be silly. Why does the Ultra Paradise make my E's achy when they're fine for a regular... Oh, maybe something with the flavoring? I don't know. Looking at the Custodes model and the head on the Valyrian is too big for his body. It looks like GoldenEye big head mode. I guess I didn't think of it that way, but I did think it looked a little weird. Maybe that is it, and I just didn't put my finger on it. It's true, Valyrian has the biggest head in Warhammer, confirmed. Renoi says, Twitter might be a dumpster fire full of diapers right now, but I'm learning a lot about tree law from tweets right now, so it's at least entertaining. What tree law are we learning? I'm also curious here. What is happening? That's the thing I liked about Eldar. Different colors if you want. Then I remember I have to come up with those different schemes. Yeah, now you have 10 different color schemes to come up with. So far, I have kept mine very similar to the base, like, Beal-tan color. But, I don't know. It may depend on the unit as we get more stuff updated. You know? Alright, there's all that. We've also got hatches and things. We're just gonna keep on going. Don't mess with trees. One of the most expensive mistakes you can make is chopping down someone else's tree. Is that what's happening? One of the writer strike protest venues got the trees cut up by the studio to remove their shade, but they're city trees. Okay. There's a lot to unpack in what you just put there. There's a lot to that little update there. Let's see, we're both about to paint our first models. For me, I'm in the middle of assembling Iron Hands Marines. I like their Terminator vibes. Welcome in. If you have any questions at all, please let us know. We're happy to help. We've all been there. If you see any colors or techniques or brushes or anything like that that you want to know more about, let me know. But that's super exciting. Welcome to the hobby. Main place you have to replace with the like tree. Oh, sorry. Turns out the cities are city property weren't scheduled for a trim. Do you have a Stormfang gunship in your Space Wolves army? I do. I need to finish it. I have the, there's like a shield on the back. And then I also need to find, I don't know where the canopy went. So I have to find that hopefully in with the other Space Wolf stuff. But then I can get that together. I used to take my Wolfen in it. So whatever the, I'm trying to remember, one had a different like carry capacity. I used to take the Stormfang or the Storm Wolf with my wolf army. Some idiot in New York cut down like 30 of his neighbor's trees to improve his view. It's gonna cost him millions. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that. Dry brushes to use? I'm also gonna point you to makeup brushes. Yep. Yep. The ones that, I think it's usually like eyeshadow brushes. I hate makeup, so I also don't remember the names of the brushes. But something like this, you can see how much I've used it. I need to actually put it through the brush restorer. Something like this can be really good. You can go larger, but they have the nice soft bristles, which is really good for dry brushing, or if you want to stipple. They're also very good. And they're super cheap. So this is the Morphe brand. Elf is another cheap brand that I think Target carries. But those are, yeah, just a super cheap makeup brush. Nice soft bristles. I believe they're like the eyeshadow brushes, but I don't know. Because I hate makeup. A short one and not bendy. Yeah, you want like a little bit of bristle. You don't want the like super long ones. But enough that it has enough kind of bounce for that dry brushing. Because if they go too long, then the bristles are just bending on you. Yeah, and you're not going to get the same little brush stroke that you need for dry brushing. But yeah, I'll always recommend makeup brushes. They're super cheap. They have a really nice, nice effect, and you can stipple with them. They're really nice. It's cool with 10th edition now should be able to... Oh, carry Primaris. I didn't even think about that. What do I put in there? I've been so focused on my bugs, I hadn't even looked at my Space Wolves yet. But that's good to think about, yeah. Alright. I feel like we get the washes in here, so we can start like actually working on stuff in here. Is the Stormfang the most expensive model in points you've taken? Trying to think if there's anything else big for my wolves. Probably. I don't have a lot of, like, big, expensive stuff, like the knights or anything. Because, like, I've got the Wraith Knight, but I haven't taken it yet. I actually haven't taken my Storm Eagle. I guess Storm Eagle would be up there. I have it, but I haven't played with it. Yeah, it might be. What's Fang Storm? The Storm Fang or Storm Wolf is the Space Wolf flyer. So I used to load up my Wolfen in it. It's behind me. If you want to see it, well, let me know and I'll grab it. I just bought a set of makeup brushes from Amazon for like 10 bucks. When one is too far gone, I chuck it, yeah. Yeah, like, I'll try and revive that one, but, like, if I can't, it's not a huge deal. I think our friend actually just gifted us a set for, like, just cheap brushes. And they've been great. We've had them for a while. So if I can't revive it, not a big deal. Flying transport doubles as a gunship. Looks like a Viking space boat. It's pretty cool. I can grab it. Let me get these washes on, and then I'll grab it. Why not? Since I know where it's at. I just need these washes on before I do too much more on the interior. Clean all this up when I get back to the floor. I will say, mentioning that Grimnar has his sleigh made me a lot more hopeful for Odin Russ. I think it was Nocturne Noble that said it. So thank you for that hope. That was, I needed that. I hadn't thought about it that way. And they all still have their ravens, so there's a hope. We keep the hope alive for Odin Russ. I still think we'll probably get Wolf and Russ, but I'm a hold on hope. Makes sense to me. You're welcome. Thank you. Dan Russ. Dan's Gaming 40K collab. I'm here for it. I love Dan. Dan would kill it. Dan would kill it. Alright, let me get the Storm Wolf so Will can see. Plus, that's all gotta dry anyway. Here is a Storm Wolf. So it is in my Space Wolf colors, which are the... Well, bed is dusty. Hold on. Oh, I glued that, that's right. Let me dust this off here. Bed is dusty. Okay, you can see the last time I played my Space Wolves. But here it is. It's got cool wolf details on the side. This is the shield I mentioned that I need to finish on the front. Other side, we've got runes on the side that I probably want to do a little bit more of. But I stopped because there is a pilot that needs an upper half. And then a canopy that goes over this, and I don't know exactly where that is. The fun part is you can even see where my old paint scheme is, because that's where the, I think the canopy rests there. So it used to be the 40K blues, and then I switched to the Heresy colors, so the grays. Ah, thank you! I love the red with it. The Heresy colors are so much fun. There you go, Ravenlord. Yeah. There we go. But yeah, that's the Storm Wolf will. I just haven't finished it because I don't know where those pieces are. They're probably in with, like, some of my other tanks and stuff. Like, I probably just threw the bits in with other stuff, and I need to just dig them out. And then we can get that finished. We've got this and a Sakaran that's real close. That's now a legend that I need to finish, so. I'm just gonna say, after we got caught up on commissions, it's really nice to just finish a bunch of my own stuff. It's been good for the old mental health. It's been real nice. Alright. What's next, chat? Let's get a wash on our flamer. We're gonna be hopping around a lot at this point because it's a lot of waiting for things to dry, coming back, finishing up. That's a Garen, I know. Such a pretty tank. Now legend. I'm sad about it. That and the Kratos. They just took like the prettiest tanks and they're like, nope. Not for you. It makes me sad. Makes me sad. Alright, let's do gray highlights around guns. Let's see. I was just thinking of that. I like the idea of firstborn piloting vehicles, so I plan to just chop up some Primaris intercessors at the waist, see if I can squeeze them in. That's a good shout. If I can't find my dude, I may steal that. That's a good shout. Especially, yeah, if you're moving away from firstborn stuff. Then you just have one random firstborn guy flying your jets. Yeah, it might be time. I definitely want to get it finished, so it's not just sitting back there. I'm find the canopy only, just paint it too. Not worry about the pilot. That's true, we could just paint the... like, paint the canopy itself. Alright, well. Once I get a few more bugs finished. Oh, accountability here, chat. Then we go back to the Stormwolf and get it finished. Once we get some bugs finished, we'll figure it out. Is there a gunship that's closer in size to a Dreadnought? I want one in my army, but I don't like huge models. I think the little Stormhawk's the closest. The little potato flyer. So this is a Stormhawk. No, this is the Storm Talon. It's the same kit, though. And if I get a Dreadnought together... Probably the closest is your Storm Talon. Yeah. So it is, it's a little flying potato. So it has the Talon or the Storm Hawk are the same. Hey, since I'm gonna finish my Heresy Sicarian, the second Contemptor. Sky Hunters are more important, though. Oh, that small guy, that's Brother Larry. He's been piloting the Thunderhawk for 300 years now. Just in there chilling. Yeah, no worries. Hope that helped. Using the glory that is the Sokar pattern Stormbird. I don't think a Stormbird is quite what we're looking for. I don't think that's a few potatoes. Just a little bit bigger, yeah. That's a few potatoes. It's as glorious as it is massive. It is a big one. Big model. With a big price tag. It's only slightly bigger. only slightly. You're gonna have yours next Adepticon, right, Son of Mars? Throw it into that big battle. Which is still probably the coolest thing I saw at Adepticon. Everyone got the giant titans out. Is that supposed to be terrain? That is insane. That is an aircraft. And all of its resin goodness. Did they ever make a small one? Oh, for Aeronautica? It'd be the only way I buy one. Would be pretty cute. I'm gonna work on bringing the household for bag. Get that bag. That'll be cool. Excited to see it. Is it Adepticon time yet? Can we go yet? Alright, there's that. We'll get the little guns while we're here. We're getting a lot done today, chat. Very happy with this. I mean, I guess with Imperialis, could we get one? Could we get a tiny, tiny Stormbird? Get headed out, Urbra. Thank you so much for hanging out today. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye for now. I appreciate it. I'm going to say again, thank you everyone for coming to hang out over on YouTube today. I really appreciate it. We are working on our watch hours, so we can unlock memberships and partner and all that good stuff. Last I checked, we were at almost 1,300 hours. So thank you everyone who's been watching the VODs, for coming by the streams. I really appreciate it. If you're looking for something new to watch, I think the latest thing I have, other than Twitch VODs, is our King of the Castle playthrough with Twitch chat, where chat tries to overthrow a Queen Nikki. That is up if you'd like to watch it if you missed it over on Twitch. I'll be recording some videos here very soon, so those are coming soon. I probably need help moving nearly 20 knights and armatures around the table. Just have an oops all knights game. I do appreciate your effort. It's certainly visible from this end. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. We're doing the things. Much like everything else, it takes time, but we're getting there. Tries over though. No spoilers, son of horse. No spoilers. Not my chat. That was fun though. I want to play another King of the Castle, but like next time I want to do it where I don't look at the stats and I just do whatever sounds fun for like the story. I think that would be a fun run. I'd probably lose in like turn 5. But I think it would be fun to just be like, you know what? That sounds fun. Let's do that. Do you guys want to play King of the Castle again? We have a lot of games coming up that I need to see what I can get worked in. I applied for a Starfield code, so we'll see if we get Starfield. I kind of want to do a Halls of Torment stream, which is the kind of vampire survivor game, but looks like old school Diablo. I kind of want to do that one day. I think that'd be fun. Try and decide if I want a Baldur's Gate. I think if we did Baldur's Gate, it would probably just be the one stream. We can like make the character and stuff together. I don't want to commit to 70 plus hours of Baldur's Gate streaming. But maybe just check it out a little bit together. Yeah, I need to see what all's coming. What we want to work in, play together. So I definitely want to do some more Vigi gaming. Where it says, House Hawk Shroud. Doesn't take overly long to paint the whole night up, depending on how much detail I'm going to. Maybe an hour or so to finish base coats, airbrush, and details. I know for knights, and we're going to have some knights here on stream here soon, if you can keep kind of the carapace and the plates separate, it's not too bad. It's a matter of keeping all the pieces together when you've got that many you're working on at once. But yeah, if you can keep them separate, it's not terrible. Just a lot of trim. Depending on how you want to do trim. That's probably the more of your time. I need to pull up the picture again for this piece. Okay, you do see. Just need an edge highlight then. I wish my knights paint up the green. Again, it's, yeah, how much time do you want to put into it? if you're going into more details, more weathering, more decals, then it adds up pretty quick. But depends what you want to do. They're like 15 to 20 hours each, fine. Oops. Glad I'll be getting an airbrush soon. I ride for House Griffith, my single knight upon my mountain of shame, but one day it will be a legion. Airbrush will definitely help. That will make that much quicker, yeah. Stop trying to be so fancy. They're very fancy and very pretty, though. Very pretty. I mean, you could do the night we saw at Adepticon with the strawberry shortcake. You could always do that. You could have a whole night household of sugary sweets. You know, hunker down, get the Porphyrion started. Turtle night, turtle night. Custom waifu shoulder decals. Ooh, ooh. Yes, exactly. Yeah, if you guys did not see the one from Adepticon, it had a like an actual cherry on top. I have the photo, I think, still in my phone. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. It was fantastic. It was in the Golden Demon area. Let me see if I can find it real quick. But I think this would be perfect for Son of Horse's next night household. Let me scroll back to March here. Nope, too far. Did I not keep it? Oh no! I don't think it survived when I was trying to clear out some photos. I kept the big game. I didn't do the, I do some Hello Kitty Marines for you guys, though. For some reason, I kept this. I have that to show you. I don't have the knight, though. Womp womp. I'll have to find it later. I know I sent it to Slam, so it's in here somewhere. I'll find it for you guys later. Oh yeah, I guess it'd be in the event thread, wouldn't it? We'll find it. Someone has it. I just thought I kept it. But between TikTok and socials, I have to clear out my photos every now and then. And it didn't survive the purge. It looks like. Sadness. Yeah, in the event thread. If you guys want to go back to March, it should be in there. Didn't survive the purge. Alright. This yellow did not cover well at all. Let's give that another coat. Which is surprising, because that's the yellow I use all the time for the Imperial Fist. I just didn't want to cooperate today. Alright, let that dry. What else have we got? Cruising along. Happy about this. Is that Screaming Bell on the... Oh, I'm sorry. I got you now. It is Retributor armor with a Agrax wash. I tend to do one more wash for the flamers too. I'll put a little bit of a purple on there to give it the heat weathering treatment. But yeah, Retributor with Agrax. Sorry, my Skaven brain saw Screaming Bell and got confused. Found it. There we go. Scott has it, if you want to see the night. Now it's in the chat. No, you're good. I'm just like, why would there be a screaming bell on a turnip? Because I'm silly. Welcome back, Honor First. How you doing? How's the rest of the day going here? You join us as we're getting a lot of stuff kind of finished on the Redemptor, which feels good. Which means I need to find the base today and get the basing started. But yeah, it's going well. A lot of good progress today. Thank you again, everyone, for coming and hang out. I appreciate it. Getting commissions finished, watch hours in. We're looking at strawberry shortcake nights. It's a good day. Good day. Wait, beef tortillas? What? What? Tacos? Oh. That's gnarly. Oh yeah, the massive spoon, I forgot. Okay, I'm just like, that sounds kind of gross on her first. I'm not gonna lie. Enjoy tacos. How do you feel beef holds up? Yeah. The other thing I thought of was like the keto thing where you make like you melt the cheese and you use that as the wrap. I was like, I don't know, I wouldn't have thought of beef. But maybe. The keto girlies are very creative. I've seen the egg tortillas, also popular. Sorry, Honor First. But enjoy tacos. I think several of us getting tacos today. I am fighting off the urge to go to Taco Bell after Will went earlier. We fighting it. The chicken crust, I still need to try that. I got all this stuff and I just haven't made it yet. Maybe I make that for lunch. I say no Taco Bell. I have to make my pizza. I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it, chat. Go make my chicken pizza. Is it an egg burrito? Just an omelet? Kind of. It kind of does just become an omelet, doesn't it? But yeah, if you're trying to cut out carbs, they'll do the egg wraps. The like egg tortilla. We're getting Taco Bell. I'm picking up my own lunch on the way home then. Wait, what are you gonna get? What are you gonna get? No, I need to be good. 1 for spending. 2 for watching the diet. I could power bowl it, but I could stay here and be good. Ooh, Ace Mine says, I'm almost certainly having curry katsudon for lunch. Yum. Gosh. You know what? Forget stream. We're wrapping up. I'm getting food. Getting food. Okay, I don't remember on the other Redemptor if we did all that. Green? And free 1 silver. So I'll look that up. Looks like we kept it green, so we'll just do the silver bits. Oh, I do have Taco Bell dollars. It also means I have to leave the house. You're exposing my hermit ways here on stream. It means I have to leave the house. Oh, give the pilot flowing Viking hair. Go with no canopy. There we go. That's true. We could throw the or a mohawk. Space Wolves have lots of mohawk dudes. Could do that. It's getting too pricey to go out for lunch dinner often anymore. Yeah. Because everything's expensive. So even with the even though I have Taco Bell dollars. Which makes it sound like Monopoly money. Like, my gut reaction is, I shouldn't do that. Someone really paid for a commission with Taco Bell. Avian was sweet and gifted me a gift card. We'll get tacos. The blast isn't gonna Baja itself. The longer you hold on to my belt bucks, the less valuable they are. Are you trying to FOMO me into tacos? Because, like, that's fine. I'll go get tacos. Not my bell bucks. I'll think about it. I wish Scott could just get it on the way, but he's not gonna go with Taco Bell. I gotta go eat. Sounds good, Phil. We'll be here. Thank you so much for lurking. I'm sure us talking about tacos isn't helping anyone. LOL, no, see? Exactly. I have to go get my own tacos. Strong, independent streamer. Gets her own tacos. And before Scott's getting barbecue, right? They got you figured out, Scott. They got you figured out. Alright, legs are good for Dreadnought. Arm is drying, and then we got hazard cables. I think he's good. This is drying. We have the back to kind of finish. Dreadnought's close. I think I'm gonna call Dreadnought good for right now. For Gladiator, or Impulsor, little side bolters are good. We've gotten a lot done today, chat. Ooh, I know bacon in the fridge? Heck yeah. Taco Bell dollars are facing inflation too. Oh no. Alright. I'll get barbecue and the company's paying for it, so I can accidentally get too much, and then I get leftovers. It's true, it's the best system. The best barbecue is the one that Scott's company pays for. It's the best system. Alright. I think we gotta start this mess. I think that's our next step. It's, okay. This is kind of annoying to do on stream. But we do have our little Storm Talon, which it might be easier to swap to this. And then I'll finish this off stream, which I think is what we're gonna do. These are so close, and I'll just wrap them all up together. Free barbecue takes it from adequate barbecue to okay barbecue. Latine, yeah, let's potato it up here for the last little bit of stream. Hooray! More edge highlighting! Yay! Yay! First, I'll get the little eagle, so I feel better. And then, yeah, I think it's time. We're getting so much done, though. I'm so happy. It is so small. It's so cute. It's so cute. Uh-oh. Do I want to click that? Do I want to click that? How much is my wallet gonna hurt if I click that? Gen Con pricing and offerings. Okay, let's take a small break and look at that. Actually, I could use break before next round of edge highlighting. Gen Con, more like, yeah, more like what? I don't know where Sadie is, and it's concerning me. She hasn't come back here. She just barks every now and then, but I don't actually know where she is. Okay, let's go back to the computer. Much smaller than a fire raptor. That's why it stayed. Yeah, that's why we get to keep it. That's why we get to keep it. All right, let's see what they got here for us. More like friend con. Oh. Oh. Everything's different on OBS. Hold on, chat. Okay, here we go. Everything I normally have is scooched this way, and I keep like trying to hit the wrong thing. Let me just fix this while I'm here. It's gonna bother me. There, that's better, that's better. Alright. So for my Malifaux fans, Waldo's Weekly, gearing up for Gen Con 2023. Hey weirdos! This week Waldo broke out his suitcases, hat boxes, and lanyards to prepare for his trip to Gen Con. Will we help him make sure he doesn't forget to bring anything? Here's some information about what will be available at the Weird booth. So this is a really cool Nightmare Edition. Reap and Sow, the Skeleton King, Stalwart Knight, Ghostly Coach, and Bell Ringers. I love this guy here on the left. In case you missed it, this year's Nightmare Box features the Seeker keyword, the Skeleton King and his ghostly retinue taking the place of our beloved undead grandma and her crew. It's an extra treat for those who will make the trek out to Indy. We'll also have a selection of other Nightmare Boxes. Those who missed out on them in previous years can have a chance to pick them up. Those hoping to snag them on the web store amid the limited editions available, don't worry, they'll make their return this Black Friday. So if you're looking for some of those other ones. Boxes for returned. Red Library is the one I want. And bygone keywords, new fate decks, glimpse into awesome mechanics for the Other Side expansion with Beyond the Other Side. Oh, you can get a little keychain, a little Waldo. We've also got Misconduct, which is the Miss model. So these are alternate sculpts that are at the events. So that'll be available. Gen Con giveaway. If you're interested in winning your very own Misconduct painted by one of our Play Weird streamers, check out the following streams for the chance to win. So if you guys want to win this model, there are the Twitch streams you can follow for that. I like that Nightmare Edition. It's pretty cool. I do wish it had the flip side of the box so we could look at. I don't remember if that was in another article, but yeah, the knight here on the left is really neat. So if anyone's looking for some Malifaux, during Gen Con is a big restock, so be on the lookout. We'll make sure we throw it in Discord too in case anyone's interested. Well, cool. I'm excited. I hope Gen Con goes well for them. Just another, okay, let me, this one. Go to site. Okay. Here's a better photo. Okay, here's the Nightmare Edition. I don't have any interest in Malifaux, but I want Grumpy keychain. They're pretty cute. Okay, so here's that Reap and Sow box, the Nightmare Edition. The Skeleton King, the Bell Ringers. Oh, the Knights with the Ghosty. Okay, that's kind of cool. And then a Ghostly Coach. Those are neat. This is the one you were wanting, Scott? And there's the Miss model again. I mean, if you're gonna get them, you've got to get the other box too. with Puppy Dog. Oh, okay, gotcha. It's a cool crew. It's pretty cool. It's a video if you guys want to watch it too, but it just shows off the models. Well, cool. Glad they got all their stuff together for Gen Con here. Now now it's back to edge painting. Back to edge highlighting. Womp womp. Grumpy keychain is pretty cute. Agreed. Alright. Let me actually pull up my dashboard again. Alright. Back to work on our salamanders. I'm going to do some panel lining and then we'll start edge highlighting. And then I need to figure out what I'm doing for lunch because I don't know. If I'm good today, I can Taco Bell tomorrow. Maybe. Maybe. My wallet is so grateful I haven't adopted another game system. Yeah. That's kind of what mine's turning into. Is like, I'm kind of set on a lot of my 40k stuff. Like, I'll do the combat patrol with chat. So then I started looking at, like, Malifaux and Middle-earth and all these other really cool little systems. I've got some Moonstone stuff that I really liked working on. But it starts turning into new system means new models, new books, new kind of everything. And it definitely adds up. Talk about today and good tomorrow. Live Man is here to be that. A little devil on my shoulder, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll see how I feel after stream. Taco Bell does sound good. It does sound good. As long as I still work out today, which I will, then I'm fine going to get it. Or, hear me out, Taco Bell today and Taco Bell tomorrow. Whoa, now. Whoa, now. Now we're getting crazy. I also saw that Torchy's had their taco of the month as the Pile Driver, which has the chicken tender and a bunch of stuff. So that's also tempting to me. But I don't have Torchy's bucks, so I think the Taco Bell comes first. And she's gonna be high on Baja Blast. That's the next stream, because I just get on here while I'm just completely crazed out on Baja Blast. Caffeine overload stream. I have a Monster and then we have a Baja Blast. And I just stream. Had the Hillbilly queso on Friday. It's so good. So good. I don't go to Torchy's like super often because I think they are a little pricey. But their tacos are very good. And I like to do just try whatever they have for the month. Queso good. I dabbled into Age of Sigmar. It's as far afield as I think I can manage. I was like, I've got those armies too that I still need to play. I'm sad. Scott's not as into Age of Sigmar, so I don't get to play that as often as 40k. But I've got Titanicus I'd like to play. I've got Sigmar. I've got Malifaux. Middle-earth. There's lots and lots of rules to learn. Oh, they're close to your work, so you get to hop over there more often. I'm gonna use up what's in the fridge so I can treat myself tomorrow. Sounds like a plan to me. Sounds more responsible than mine. I don't usually eat lunch. When I do, it's typically Torchy's. Is a good choice. They are tasty. I did used to go more when I was at the office. My friend also likes Torchy's, so we would go over there for lunch. It's a little out of the way for the one closer to us now. Treat yourself today and use fridge. Live Man is just here to enable. Just here to enable. He's very persuasive, isn't he? Yeah, very persuasive. Alright, a little bit more panel lining. Oop. I don't know. It might be a good place to stop at this panel lining. I'm kind of needing a break. Figure out lunch. Get my stupid nose off camera. Rethinking my plans here. Looks like I've got emails to get to today. A few more emails to get back on. When I get a calzone, I get extra calzones for my fridge. They reheat well. That's a good plan. I always love those meals where I know when I order, I can get like a few meals out of it. It's like when I get pizza or Chinese or something. That's the best, knowing that you've got a few meals taken care of. Alright, we'll do a little bit of edge highlighting, and then I go get food of some sort. Being indecisive. But thank you everyone for coming to hang out today. I really appreciate it. We'll be back on Twitch on Sunday. I'm not sure what we'll be working on. It may depend on... It may depend on when I get done of the salamanders before then. If we're still salamandering, maybe it's the dreadnoughts or something. I feel like that and bugs. Are we tired of Tyranids yet, chat? I feel like there's a little bit of Tyranid fatigue on my TikTok. I feel like maybe I should pick something else for a little bit. Chinese does not reheat well. I think it does. I think it's good. Next you're gonna tell me you reheat your Taco Bell. I do not do that. I think Chinese is fine. I mean, I guess it depends what you get. I don't get anything like super crispy or anything. Scorch Bana says, I did some hungry shopping on Amazon last night. Bought some snacks. I mean, I don't get to eat them immediately, but they look good and we'll be here tomorrow. What did you get? Sounds like a plan. Productivity should take a contented stomach into account. I'm glad you agree. Thank you. Well, then I'm not thinking about it, right? Then we just focus. Then it's focus mode. The pile driver? That's right. That's right. Oh, it's a pleasure to experience the wholesome vibe. Thank you. Thank you for coming to hang out. Thanks for being part of the community. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Our little cozy chaos corner. So you got some jerky, some pub mix, and some pistachios. Yum. I'm gonna be really happy when those possessed are finished. 5 more. So hopefully today it'll get done. Focus down some salamanders. We're cruising along, chat. Cruising along. Oop. You would fight an alligator with your bare hands. This seemed Nikki extremely caffeinated. I too could fight an alligator with my bare hands if I'm extremely caffeinated. Almost a yeah. I don't know if you heard earlier, Lab Menace. I think now that we're to the aircraft, I can probably take the next round here. I don't think I can start it right away, but I can start to get things prepped. Because I have the Seraphon that we also need to work on, so I think I will work on those kind of together. What the people really want. If people is alive. I'm just kidding. Country Cow says, I decided to go with 5th Company for the Eradicators. The orange on the pauldrons looks so good. Orange and green, always a winner. Hey, Sea Tiger, welcome in. Well, I'm glad you're not dealing with bugs or Tyranids. How are you today? Gotta build a repulsor, but I don't take. Okay. All good then. No rush. I can work on lizards until you're ready. So we've got the warriors. I have another frog in a chair, so no rush. I want to be back in bed. I feel that. See, Decker. I feel that. We're working on salamanders. I am going to wrap up for lunch here in just a little bit. I'm kind of using up what's on my palette, and then we'll take off. I can't watch anything medical anymore, says Will. Watching MDs doing CPR fills me with cringe. Bets is back from my run. You all know it's hot out there? Messed up. Yeah, it's gross. It's gross. That's part of why I'm trying to decide if I want to go get Taco Bell. It's, do I brave the heat? Leave the house for Taco Bell? Is it worth it? That's where I'm at right now. I haven't decided if it's worth it. My guilty watch is isekai anime. I'm watching one that is incredibly dumb. I'm not gonna lie. I love anime. I don't like isekais. So I will probably agree with you. Are these Sotek lizards? They are, yes. Yes. So I will probably work on those alongside your fists. It's not the heat. Yeah, it's the humidity. It's 84 right now, but 95% humidity. Yeah, same here. It's disgusting. Well, here it's 105 plus humidity. And it's disgusting. I'm trying to get back in the rhythm after poison air and vacation disruption. Yeah. I can imagine it's tough to get back to. But yeah, I have that, and then the character side of the commissions. I think we're waiting. I need to hear back from one person to see if I need to send another email. But we got some cool stuff there. All right, that's all I've got on my palette, which means it's time to wrap up for today. It's a little early, but I didn't know if you started those. So sneaky and fast. We've built them, so we haven't painted yet, so you haven't missed too much. Scratch Bandit says, I don't watch much anime. Really just Dragon Ball, Gundam Wing. I need to finish Okogias. I watched Evangelion. Hated the last 2 episodes. Same. I just wanted big robots fighting. Let's see. He has the OP... I'm sorry, did I miss something? He cooks. It's insane. It's so dumb, yet I can't stop watching. Let's see. Grimgar of Fantasy and Ash is the only isekai I enjoyed. I haven't heard of that. I feel like I should watch Evangelion for the cultural context. I need to go back and rewatch it. I think I just didn't... I also did not like the ending. I remember that. But I feel like I missed bits of it. Thank you, Nocturne. Thank you, NetJam. I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for coming to hang out here on the YouTube. I really do appreciate it. We have more VODs and things if you want to check those out and help us get some more watch hours. But here's all of our salamanders. I'm just going to pile them into the shot so you guys can see. We've got Redemptor, we've got Little Potato, and we've got Impulsor. All getting finished up, so I'll keep working on those off stream. We'll be back on Twitch on Sunday, so if you guys want to follow us over there, I'm not sure it'll be a surprise. But thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it. I love you guys, and I'll see you on Sunday. Bye-bye.